In this session, we're going to see some sample programs on packages. The first program is going to be on package with inheritance. You know what an inheritance is, right? Like, say for example, in a class inheritance, you have a parent class and the properties of the parent class are acquired by the child class, then it is called inheritance. The same goes with the package too. Like, say for example, you have a parent package and you have another package which inherits the objects or inherits the methods of the parent package, then it is package with inheritance. And the second program is going to be on inner package. So what's an inner package? A package within a package is called an inner package. So if you call the outer package, then the inner package will automatically be included as in inner class. So these are the two programs that we're going to see. So shall we go ahead and see some programs? In this Java folder, I have a package called inherit, which is user defined, and in that I have two files, Java files. One is a square file and I'm going to inherit this cube from the square. So let me see the square program. In this you can see that there is a class square and I passed a method get a of int n, and this get a system.out.println will give the base class plus the multiplication, that is, it just finds the square value of the number that is being given. And in this particular program, the cube program, you can see I have given a public class cube and I have given a keyword extends square, which means cube will now inherit the properties of the class square. I have passed on a method and I have just passed on some values here. But let's see how we run the main program and you'll know how cube inherits square. Now in this program, which is outside the folder, you can see that I have not created an object for the class square. Now cube C is equal to new cube is what I've given. Now since C has acquired the properties of the class square, I'm just using this object C, which is the object for the class cube, and I'm calling the method get a from the class square. So this is an inheritance concept and I've passed the value 5 inside, and then I've given c.getB, which is the method that has already been written in the cube program, and I passed another value 7. Therefore, the cube class has now inherited the properties of square, and that's why I'm just running this program with one object that I've created for the cube class, and I've not created an object for the square class. So now let's try running this program. I first go into the package and I'm going to compile both the programs. So I'll simply type javac star.java or star.star. It says cube.class is an invalid flag. Therefore, because a class file cannot be compiled, it gives just this particular option. Or in other words, if I just type javac star.java, I'll get the answer. Now, I'll go out of this folder and now I'll compile the M2 program that we just saw, and I'll run the M2 program. Now if you see, the values that I passed was 5 and 7. It's given me the squares and the cube, but you should always remember that the object that was created was only for cube and not for the square. Therefore, this is an example of a package with two classes that have inherited itself. A package inside a package, or in other words, a nested package is called an inner package. Java doesn't explicitly say all these things, but we as programmers need to understand from the Java programs that we've been typing all these days. So these are doubts that usually you will get. What if I type a package inside a package? And so on and so forth. So we have done that program for you. So how an inner package can be created, or in other words, simply put, in other words, you can just say it's a nested package. Now you can see that I've created a package in the name of shape. Let me open the shape folder for you, and in that there is another package called triangle. And in the same package I have another program called matrix, which is a Java file, and inside the triangle I have another program called star. So when I open the star program, you can see that I have given a method. I have created a method called getTriangle, and I have passed the variable n as an integer, and in the for loop I have just written the matrix program, because you can see the two for loops over here. In the first for loop you can see that I is less than n, and the second for loop you can say that j is less than equal to I. Therefore I have just written a matrix program, and I have just given the printout of the /t, which means I'll have to print a star and a /t. So by this I'm going to create a triangle. The next is I'll go up one step up, and now let me see the matrix program. The matrix program, if you see here, the same get matrix method is a get matrix method here, and I have introduced a for loop. Here I is less than n, and here too if you see j is less than n and not I. Therefore if you print this, you will get dots in the form of a matrix, and that's what we have done here. And we have just printed the /t along with this. We have printed star symbol, and with a space we have given a delimiter, the tab space, and here I have written the m3 file. If you see this file, I have called both these methods, and I have imported the shape with the dot star, and I have also imported the shape.triangle.star. Now care should be taken whenever you are importing a package. If there is a package within a package, then that package should also be imported explicitly. You just can't say, since I've imported shape.star, it means that this particular package triangle will also be imported. No way. So triangle will also have to be imported explicitly. And the class M3, I have created an object for matrix program, and I passed a value of 3, and I've created a program for the star program, and I'll also pass a value of 3 inside. And once I do that, we'll see how the program runs. Now let me go to the command prompt, and this I'm going to directly run my Java program, because you know that how it's been compiled. Now I'll just run the Java M3, and if you see, there is a matrix of 3 by 3 matrix, and in the second instance I have 3 dots, 2 dots, 1 dot, and this is how the for loop works in the star class, and this is what is being exhibited here. So you have a star and you have a square matrix. So this should be an example for you to know as to how even the for loop works. Apart from the fact that you've seen what an inner package is, you also can know as to how the for loop works when you give different values inside nested for loops. So we've seen a nested package, and we've also seen different types of nested for loops in this program. So in this session we saw programs on package using inheritance and the inner package. So till such time we meet again, it's bye and thank you.